just had to cough. So far I've fallen off my chair once and the camera has completely fallen off the stand. So my confidence has been knocked a little bit, but we're going to get through it. So your machine usually comes with a set of tools, like I said before, and it will have an unpicker in it. So find an unpicker, and if you don't have that, buy one. Thread clips are useful, but not totally necessary. And then you'll have to buy some thread and fabric. You'll also probably need to buy some new needles for your machine if it's been in the cupboard for a very long time. Now you can go to your dealer and buy the correct needles for your machine, or you can just go to Spotlight and buy some universal needles that will fit in all machines. You don't need, so just make sure you're doing universal all-purpose needles, not denim needles or stretch ballpoint needles or things like that. You're just doing general sewing. So let's talk a little bit about fabric. I am going to talk more about it in the next episode, but you'll need to know a little bit because you need to choose your fabric to come to the next one and sew with. So, oh, here it is. I've picked my fabric already. And this is where you need to look at the back of the pattern. Now, if you go onto my website, whenever you look at the photos of a pattern, I've always included the back cover with all the information on it, and that's really important because that will tell you how much fabric you need for the skirt. Now, this skirt has two different styles. You've got a flared, longer skirt there, and you've got a straighter one there. We're doing this one. This is the really easy one. They're both pretty simple, but this one's really easy. And it tells you what sort of fabric you need for this one. It's a straight skirt and it needs medium weight woven fabrics, such as cotton, chambray, double gauze, linen, or lighter weight denim. Now, like I said, we're going to talk about fabric later. What you need to know now is that there are two types of fabric. There are woven fabrics like this, and there are knitted or stretch fabrics. We don't need that. You need a woven fabric. So if you're not sure, ask the person at the sewing store, or if you're on my website, it will usually tell you. Just don't go to the knit section. Every other fabric is woven. So again, you're looking at the back. You need to do some measurements. You'll need to do your hip measurements and your waist measurements. And once you've got those in inches or centimetres, it will tell you what size you are going to be according to this pattern. Now, they don't generally, this is a UK pattern, they don't correspond with your store-bought clothing. So don't feel upset if it seems heaps bigger or the other way around. So just go with your measurements and work out what size you are according to this pattern. It will then tell you how much fabric you need to buy. So once you've worked that out, you get your fabric and then you buy some cotton thread to match your fabric, okay? I'll let you do that, and then we're going to get together and we're going to sew this step by step together. And along the way, you're going to be learning lots of things about fabric, different sewing techniques, all sorts of things. So yeah, just to recap, get your sewing machine out, give it a bit of a clean, learn how to thread it, buy your pattern and some basic sewing supplies if you don't have them. Choose a woven fabric after you've worked out what size and how much you need. Buy your fabric and your thread. Now, if you have any questions and you really have no idea, feel free to send me an email. I'm on Facebook, it's Selvage, or you can send me an email at heidi@selvage.com.au and ask me any question you like. But let's get ready for this sew along. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Thanks.